Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Thursday on Gender Queer Chat. This week's topic is how does your gender relate to your sexuality? This is proving to be way more difficult to answer than I initially thought it was going to be. So, yeah, what I think I'll do is kind of just go through a bit of my history and sort of let you all know how I came to where I'm at now, and then tell you about where I'm at now. So, the history is, when I was young, I was introduced to straight, gay, bisexual. I thought that there were three options, and that those were my three options. So I identified as bisexual. I never, ever identified as straight. Something about that was just intrinsically not, just wrong. So anyway, over the years, whatever, I was, I would date whoever. I had a few serious relationships with men. And then when I was about sort of 18, 19, I decided that, 19, 20, whatever. I decided that the whole being with men thing was just really not working for me. It didn't feel right, and so I thought that because that didn't feel right, it meant that I was gay. And so I said, alright, I started dating women. I got more sort of in touch with the queer community and that kind of thing. Which kind of is how I got introduced to, gender variancy. It was actually this one guy, it was this burlesque show I can't remember what year it was, but some year it was this burlesque show that had a bunch of these sort of intermittent trans performances, and this one guy did this striptease kind of thing to the dude looks like a lady, and on the shirt one of the was kind of stripping off layers and stuff, and one of the shirts that he was wearing said "Don't label my gender," and that was my kind of click moment. That was I wish I would have had the nerve to actually talk to that guy, because he seriously changed my life, and that would have been cool. But anyway, if anybody happens to know who he is, let me know. But yeah, so anyway, that's how I got introduced to gender, and then after that I started really looking into, trans stuff and gender stuff and all that kind of stuff. But, so at that point I was identifying as gay, but when I started really thinking about gender, I realized that my sexuality was more, what felt so wrong about all of that, sort of any relationship where I was thought of as being a female, was that I was being treated like a female and viewed as a female, and all of the stuff that comes along with that. And I think that what's sort of so good about understanding my gender identity is that it means that I'm way more comfortable with just liking whoever I like, and it means, for me, I think it's called pansexual, I'm, I like who I like. It doesn't seem to matter, what, male, female, genderqueer, whatever. If they are a person who is understanding of me and my gender identity, then I feel like we could, I could have a relationship, like a more romantic kind of relationship with them, without it feeling completely soul crushing. So, yeah. I hope that made some kind of sense, and I guess that's it. So I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.